What's going on, guys? Welcome back to our Let's Play here on the Bedrock Edition. We're actually playing on the PC variation of the Bedrock Edition today, as you could probably tell by the custom skin. And that is purely for me to be able to test out some recording equipment. Now, I did actually initially record an entire episode of me building this massive contraption, but the footage was not good at all. It's like the audio of it, the image was fine, but it recorded the border of the actual game box, like the windowed frame, and then the audio tracks, my commentary was quieter than the game sounds, so you couldn't really hear me through most of it. And even after trying to adjust it, it still didn't come out decent enough for me to think that, yeah, to put it up. But yeah, I'll quickly show you what we've done in that episode that we cannot show, unfortunately. Now, we've built a complete villager sorter and trading hall area, well, all the redstone of it. Obviously a lot of cosmetic work still needs to be put into it, but we've got a bunch of villagers here ready to be sorted. So if we come over this way, you've already got one there that I was just doing a couple of little tests with. This guy should hopefully run off into the lava anytime soon. So if we want to request a new villager, we just press this button, a minecart will go pick one up. It will then be brought up and then dropped into this little box here. Now, sometimes I'm getting the odd issue whenever we send them off to die. For some reason the minecart will get knocked off down front, but I think I may have fixed that issue. So this guy is a cartographer, so let's say we don't want to keep him, we send him off to the right hand side, and that is what's been happening, which I don't know why it keeps on doing that. How do you reckon we can fix that? If we were to just get rid of you for a second, let's try fit this on camera quickly. Let's say some stone bricks. Have we got any more smooth stone anywhere? No. I don't even know. Oh, really? I did not want to make buttons. Get some steps. Let's say buttons pressing everywhere. If we were to have some steps, say, come in. Let me just move my mouse, hold on, there we go. Let's have some steps just at the front there. And then these can probably come up either side. So if we were to then request one, this guy is a, can we still access him? I think the step block is blocking our path, but he's a toolsmith, so if we didn't want him, he would then shoot off to the right, no problem. So I think if we're able to get some blocks now, our floor can obviously be raised up if we want it to be, just so it's easier to access them when they do come along. So that one's obviously just run off into lava, that other one will do as well. So if we then request another one, and then one should just come up here. As soon as one gets picked up as well, as soon as he decides to turn around. Stop facing the wall, guy. It's because he's facing the other way. There we go. As soon as they move, it will activate the minecart and they'll then get pushed into this choosing section. And just say that we then want to keep this guy. We hit the left button. He will then get funneled through to our system, and then where he falls will be onto a pressure plate, which will deactivate this redstone torch tower. Deactivating this bit of redstone does allowing this track to then turn along this way, which means the next minecart that comes along here will then run along and drop into this section. So far so good. There's just a couple of little kinks to work out with this selector. Now if we go and grab some stone blocks from our storage, yeah, let me put on my armour first of all. There we go. Just a little extra cautious because I have had the odd skelly spawn inside my man cave. Run down here. If you're wondering, the LAN network is running from my Xbox One and my other character is somewhere down that direction. He's just AFK at the slime farm. at the moment. So it's the only place with another bed in my world. So let me just grab some stone. And that's just so that if we need to sleep the night away, I can just make him sleep as well. Do some of that. And then let's grab some stone bricks. And let's see if we can't neaten this thing up here. Give it a couple more little tests just to make sure that it's all running smoothly. So run just through here. Da -da 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 -da. Is that a llama making that noise? Was it you? I think it was him. They make some proper weird noises. I always hear it when I'm underground doing bits and pieces. And like, for the life of me, for ages I couldn't figure out why. Okay, you guys just annoying me. Run into the lava. There you go. Okay, so if we grab some stone bricks and see. So you put one there, one there. You want one just here. Is there any way that we can... Yeah, we can actually. If we break that, bring this there, then we can break this button, raise it up by one. So you put that there, and then grab some more stone bricks. So say this is our sort of like floor level. Which isn't too bad. And it's actually looking a little bit more better than what it was looking anyway. So do that. Now obviously the block palette is going to change. I'm going to swap out all of these stone bricks for different colours depending on the style of build we go for. But I think that should actually sort out the problem that we were just having. If we run that redstone dust there. If we were now to grab a villager. Hopefully this one won't spend ages choosing which way to go. Nope. Okay, so let's just say we wanted to get rid of this guy. Okay, at least this way that when we press the button, because he is just facing the complete opposite direction, sometimes he just won't move. But now he'll go in and then he'll run off into the lava. Which means it's not kicking the minecart out the front, which fixes that problem, which is fine. Let's try another one. And let's say that we want to keep this guy, we'll send him off to the left hand side. He'll then run through into our system. And that looks like it's all working fine. So yeah, all the redstone of this, I did manage to fit this into an entire episode, but the episode itself was around about 50 odd minutes long. So as for putting it out, I wasn't really happy with putting it out. But all the redstone, yeah, it was pretty much me building this section by section. And like I did explain in the last video, if you watched it, that each section of this isn't completely my own design. Like this sort of thing with the redstone torch towers with them dropping in has been used in multiple different villager like trading halls. This selector, whether to send them off to the right or left, I've not seen used in any videos that I've seen, but it's more than likely have, because it's a very, very simple design. What it is that the buttons are just on the other side of a redstone torch. That will then power this block with redstone dust on top of this block, which is powering this piston. So then when you press the button, it will just retract the piston, allowing the minecart to come down this side. It's a very, very simple selector. So that is all very simple, and the way that they're picked up is that if it's just a minecart by itself, it will just bounce up and down, only up so high, until there's a villager in it to get enough momentum to hit the powered rail for it to then actually come across. And that is how that selector's working, and then this is just our sort of little viewing box thing. But yeah, that's pretty much that. Now, as opposed to the cosmetics of it, I have no idea as to what type of building to do. I'm considering there's a number of different styles you can do. I can sort of stick to the same style as our man cave, and I'm expecting us to sleep away tonight whilst my other character isn't actually in a bed. So let me just go do that, and there we go. Just laying in bed there waiting for something to happen, and it just wasn't going to happen. Yep, sorry if my mouse cursor keeps on appearing on the screen. I'm not sure if it's recording the mouse cursor or not, but yeah. We haven't got a bow, have we? Come on. There we go. Yeah, so as for the cosmetics of it, I wouldn't mind having your guys' opinion. So if you've got an idea as to what sort of cosmetics, look, they've been attacked already by a zombie. So 2 of them have changed into zombie villagers. But they're just test subjects anyway. I think most of them were just red coats. Not red coats, either brown coats or butchers. But they can all get lost now. As for opposed for the collection system of the minecarts, I just want to be able to kill them manually myself, because the breeder's miles away, so it's not going to affect the efficiency of that anyway. They're not going to be breeding unless I'm over there AFKing for them to breed. But when I break the minecarts, I'm hoping, because I want all of this area sort of built in and blocked off, so obviously block palette again dependent on our build style, but I would want probably some blocks going up like that, and then maybe some at the back like so, just to sort of tie it all off. And then we could probably implement like a redstone lamp here for when a villager is actually there active ready for trading, but all of that will sort of be blocked in, and depending on the build style will depend on the block choice, but yeah, it will look a lot neater once it's all done and polished. Now for the building itself, there's a number of different styles. There's a couple of styles I was thinking of, either going probably sort of castle type derelict, like broken down, or maybe Tudor style with sort of like the white clay plaster backing with spruce or dark oak wood framing with lattice going up and down the sides and whatnot. But there was another design I had in mind which I think would look pretty good for the sort of size and scale of this, and that would be a sort of cathedral style build, where because it is so long and narrow that we can have it sort of come in. Let me see if I can just build like a miniature style of it. So if we have like 2 towers at the front end like so, and then the building itself will obviously be coming along like so, and then what we would have is our roof, like a pointed roof. Let me get some more stairs, and stairs please, thank you. Actually we're probably going to need some more then. There we go. Let's go back to our little miniature scale. And then we have a couple here, and here, and here, and here, and here, and here, and here. So it will be that sort of cathedral style with the 2 sort of towers. Now the towers themselves will probably have the sort of castle up and down bits going around, with them coming out a little bit. And then we can have like a main entrance on the front end here, or either on the back end here, which I think would look pretty good considering that the sort of shape and size of it. I think it would fit in well. Now because we've got no other buildings around here whatsoever, it doesn't really matter the sort of style that we go for, because the style could then just be implemented into other buildings that we can have in the area. Because I do actually want to start building on the surface and getting some buildings in my world. We're definitely going to have to do another AFK session over at our villager breeder, because I've gone through literally about 3/4 of them now just doing the testing, and all of them are being like killed off and whatnot. But there's no point doing that until I've actually got a building up and around this thing, because otherwise, as you saw there, it was what, 2 seconds of night time. I didn't even see a zombie anywhere around here, and 2 of them had already been changed back into villager zombies. So yeah, we definitely want to get this sort of enclosed and sort of a lot safer than what it is at the moment. That's going to bug me if I don't fill that gap, so let me grab some dirt. But yeah, that is pretty much what I've done in an entire episode, which I unfortunately cannot show because the recording quality was absolute pence, unfortunately. But so far so good on it, I reckon. But for the rest of this episode, I think we can actually go and do a miniature project, which is building a sort of semi-AFK melon farm I want to build. Let's see if we've got any resources in here that we can grab. Grab some redstone. Give me that sticky piston. I accidentally made a cauldron, no idea what I'm going to use it for. What else do we need? That'll do, that's fine. I'll grab the rest of our resources down below. But yeah, I'm just going to grab some resources and I'll bring you back once I've cleared out a little area to build this little farm in. Okay then guys, I've done quite a bit of prep work off camera. Now what we've got here is just a little collection system. I don't know why that track is now facing that way. Can you not do that? Thank you. Yeah, okay. That was because I was testing something out, so it's re-angled itself, but that's all fine. So what we want now is actually to get a hopper minecart, but I think we actually need to build a hopper, so not too much prep work obviously. Let me see if we can't make a chest. You know what, we've got so much garbage in our inventory. Where can we put a cauldron? You know what, cauldron is going there for now. Then what don't we need? We don't need diorite, don't need iron. That can go, that can go, that can go. And that's cleared up a little bit of room. Now, that's our nether wart farm. This is where we're having our melon farm. And I didn't even do what I went over here to do, did I? No, I didn't. We want to make a hopper, so chest, where are you? Anywhere? Ah, down here. Let's make a couple of chests, or a few chests, get some more planks on us. Let's make a couple of hoppers. Got minecarts on us. So our collection system is just going to be a hopper minecart. It's going to be pretty much a manual farm. Well, a manual harvesting farm, rather than it being fully automatic. So we'll just have our hopper minecart. When we press the button, that should shoot off and it should do its little loop back and forth. And that will pick up the melon once it's been broken. And then once it reaches the end, it will be sitting on top of a hopper. And then, well, no, it's not actually sitting on top of a hopper because that's something else I needed to do. That's how comes I made the extra hopper. Hopper. Let me see. Grab one of these guys. Do that. Do that. And then we need to remake our hopper minecart. Put that on there. Okay, now we need to get some more dirt. How much dirt have we got? Yeah, we've got some dirt in here that we can use. Now our dirt's going to be sitting on top, just like so. Nice. Oh, we're short by how many bits? 3, hopefully. There we go. Okay, so our plants are going to be in the middle. So they're going to be coming down just down here in the centre. This is probably going to get untilled because it's not got any water sources nearby at the moment. Yep. So that was just a complete waste of time. Now, our system is going to be... We want some sticky pistons up on the ceiling. But first of all, what we want to do is dig out just a little section above here. Like so. And we want to do that going round. All of this is water on. So, yep, and I knew that was going to happen. Gonna need it coming round to what there? Please don't wash away the rail. Okay, let's just hit the redstone, that's fine. Now we need... Okay, yep, just wash me away. Let's grab this dirt. Come on. This is one bad thing, because there's like water directly above this entire area. So whenever I try to build something, it just gets absolutely flooded. Come on. Is that the section that we needed? Yeah, it is the section that we needed dug out, wasn't it? What other blocks have we got on us? Let's grab some stone. Any sort of garbage blocks that we don't really need. Oh, come on. Okay, so if we block off this like that, this water should hopefully go away. And then we're still going to need this entire section here, which means water. Awesome. Ah, there we go. It's an easy way of doing it. Okay, now that has been cleared. And water, awesome. Block you up. There we go. So throw you in there for a second. Hopefully nothing got washed away. We've got a little bit of redstone dust that needs replacing, which goes there. Then we're going to want to build up a little redstone sort of walkway for this redstone. So that should be okay, I think. We have our pistons coming down here. Yeah, so this bit can just be flattened. There we go. Yeah, then we could get rid of that. And then this can just come up here. Oh, I don't actually have to jump, do I? Do that. And then we're going to need a repeater just to extend the signal on it. And then wrap the redstone around. Nice. We're going to need to patch in this ceiling a little bit. Blocks, cute. And then we need some sticky pistons. I was planning on doing 20, but it looks like we're going to be doing 18 instead. Like that. And that's one too many. There we go. And oh no, it does go all the way up to there. Oh, really? It's gonna wash away all of that redstone I just placed. Oh my god. The perils of working near water. Oh no, we're alright, we managed to grab it in time, we're good. Don't worry guys, it's all under control. Okay, so there goes our other sticky piston. Now the walls we're definitely going to have to swap out because I really don't like the look of them. But that's something that I can do in between episodes. Now these we are going to want some bricks going along. More stone bricks. Have we got the makings of more stone bricks? No, we haven't. But thankfully we're just a few steps away from our storage system. So if we grab some more of these, and there goes the diorite. Are we maxed out on diorite? Is that how comes it's not being sorted? Yep, that is definitely why. Okay, so let's put our stone bricks on our hotbar. And then they can wrap around like so. We are going to need to get some water sources in near these. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So if we say dig out this little section just here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then grab some ice. Do every other one. Break all of these. And then that should hydrate the crops just over on the other side. And stomp. Thank you. So what do we need? What do we need? We need that. Let me get rid of my cursor. Thank you. Yeah, for some reason my mouse cursor on the PC keeps on, whenever I go onto the start menu, it sort of just pushes back to the centre of the screen, which is starting to really bug me. But all of this should now be hydrated, because that is less than 4 blocks away. And then we can plant our, oh, not there, this section we do not want crops on, thank you. Our melon seeds, and then we will probably neaten it up, say stone bricks in between. Nice, maybe some stone bricks at the back as well. We're gonna have to replace that redstone stuff though. But if I don't do it, then it's just gonna really bug me, because it looks really messy with the diorite and whatnot back here. That looks fine now. Let's grab our repeater. Great, and we trampled a crop. Redstone dust. Say, just there, there, and there. That looks alright now. That looks alright now. And if we hit the button, all of these should extend and push all the blocks down, hopefully, fingers crossed. Okay, we're stopping over there for some reason, which means we're probably missing a bit of redstone dust. How can we possibly check this? Not with a sword. Are we missing? Yep, one bit of redstone dust over here. I think that was the only problem. And then put you back, let's fill you in. Where's our hoe at? We have it just here. Melon seeds, we've got on our hotbar. Nice. So when we press the button, they should all hopefully extend this time. Nice. And then that should crush all of the pumpkins. And then we can say, just block that in a little bit over to about here. Bring that up just to border it off. That comes up on that side. Let's say border this off like so. Let's frame it up. I can't put a block there because it will block the redstone signal, which is a little bit annoying, but may just be something that we're going to have to live with, unfortunately. So a bit of dirt there. We'll probably get some trapdoors to throw in front of here. We can have a block there, and then we'll probably want some glass, maybe frame it off in the rest of these blocks. Obviously not in this block here. How else can we do that to cover that up? Can we just frame it off like that, and then maybe do the same on this side? Yeah, that doesn't look too bad actually. And let's grab some glass to finish that bit off. We should have some glass smelted. Nice. Let's clear some more room in our inventory. Throw away you. Diorite's full. Stone, coal. Ice can go now. The melon can go now. Actually, let me grab some of that just so I can give a demonstration of how this should work. And then let's see if we've got any bones to make some bone meal. Yep. So grab some bone schmeal. Now we want glass and bone meal. Let's just grow all of these up, or grow some of them up anyway. Nice. And then to give a demonstration, we are going to need a crafting table. And we need a couple of trapdoors as well anyway, so I had to head over it. So let's make a melon and make some trapdoors. So let's just say a melon grows there. Hopefully this works out well. Fingers crossed anyway. Let's put some glass just in the front here. So each time I come past, if they're grown, we could just hit this button, and then what happens is that will be crushed. The hopper minecart will do its route back and forth, pick up the melons, come back, and it should just deposit them into this double chest down here. Well, like I said, it's a sort of semi-automatic farm. It's still a manual harvest by pressing a button, but it's an auto collection system, and the reason why I've done it is because we don't need melons in great supply, but they are handy to have. So that's a very quick and simple little farm that we just built there. But yeah, I think that's going to wrap it up for today's episode. Unfortunately, we didn't get to do the villager, what is it, the villager trading farm? What would you call it? Villager trading hall, yeah, the villager sorter and trading hall. I didn't manage to keep that footage to show you, but I've showed you it all working and how it does work, and we managed to fix a little issue that we did have with it. But yeah, give me your feedback on what you think the type of building put around it, like the cosmetic sort of building put around it should be. I'm definitely leaning towards a sort of cathedral style. One sort of like that sort of medieval cathedral style. There's one in it in the game Assassin's Creed, the French Revolution one. I forgot the actual name of the game, but there's like a massive cathedral in the middle of the town, and it's the sort of roof style that I want, and the two towers up on either side. But I think for the shape and size of this farm, it could actually fit in pretty decently. So yeah, give us your feedback on that, and let me know what you think. Hopefully this recording's all come out alright, and hopefully you've enjoyed today's episode, and I'll hopefully see you all in the next one. Bye bye.